everyone, thanks for joining me at Art Shed Angel. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare a journal for painting and colouring in. So this is just a little book that I purchased from a second-hand store, and I've been working in it this week. I found it while I was on holidays with some friends, and we did some great art journaling together. I really want people to get excited about journaling, and so I'm going to show you some really easy ways to get started and easy ways to draw things and make it achievable for everyone. And so I'm going to show you step by step. So one of the first things I'll show you is this is the journal that I've been working on. Now this one's been the one I've done on my holiday. This I've just been practicing patterns, so I'm going to show you some different ways of doing patterns as well. Different ways of doing wording, different techniques to get that opaly effect. This one here is done with inks and watercolors. So through the process I'm going to show you lots of different things. I hope you join with me with more videos, because I'm going to show you step by step how to do some of these techniques. One of the first things we do is I've purchased this beautiful little book. One of the reasons I purchased this one in particular was because it lies so flat. So if you look at it, it completely lays flat. I love to work across 2 pages, so I tend to weight things more to one side and then go across to the other. But people who have that fear of working across pages, I'm going to also show you how to overcome that. So the first thing I've done is I've just used a PVA glue or a wood glue, and I've stuck the 2 pages together. So the great thing about using this technique here with the little books is if you find a book that doesn't have many pages, it's less frightening than picking up a book that has maybe 100 pages and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get through that. So the first thing we're going to do is prepare these pages so that they don't, that they stand up well to paint and acrylics and things like that. So the first thing we're going to do is we need some paper, and this is a non-stick baking paper, and I use this to protect the pages. So just pop one underneath. I don't want to damage the work I've already done. Some people like to get all their pages ready to start off with. I tend to like to do them page by page, so it's up to you. You could prepare the whole book before you start, but sometimes that makes you feel a little bit like you're obliged to do it. So now this book has little pictures on it, and sometimes people might want to keep the pictures, or you like that man and you might want to change him into a knight in shining armor or something. So you could not paint over certain parts, especially if they're storybooks and things like that. Same as writing, you might actually say, I really liked something that was in the writing, and you can wipe away some of your paint. I use a Liquitex gesso, and I really love the quality of this one. It's beautiful. It doesn't make your pages wobble too much, and it really stands up to all the mediums that I put up onto it. So the first thing, nearly forgot, is to put paper tape. Now this is like masking tape that painters use to mask out things. It's a paper tape, and I'm going to put that in the spine. Now you're probably wondering why. The reason is because as soon as I start to paint, my paint is going to go through to my page prior, or maybe sometimes a page 3 pages before, and we don't want that. I don't want white paint to be coming through onto my next page. So it's important to put the paper tape in first. Then I just use a large brush, pour the paint straight on, don't put too much on. It doesn't need to be terribly thick. Sometimes you can do quite thin layers and allow the paint to come through. And then I'm just painting that on. So just paint it on, make sure that you're painting to the outside so you're not getting paint onto the next page or the page prior. So I tend to paint from the center out. Now this gives you a beautiful surface to use your other mediums on. All we have to do now is wait for it to dry, and I will be showing you different techniques. So prepare maybe a couple of pages or find your little book, and then I hope you watch my next video on creating a journal page with what we've started here. So go out and find your book. You might even have one in your cupboard. Thank you.